Okay, we're here with Chris Neal, Senior Vice President of Maxim Integrated for Industrial and Medical. Hi, Chris.
Antonio, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
That's
nice
good.
to meet. Once
to meet
per
you.
year. Yes.
Yeah.
Good for coming to Europe.
Yeah, it's a good time today too.
Okay. Yes. So we are for Firmware magazine. So you remember?
Okay.
We have 4 questions for you about new things at Maxim. So first one is I wanted to know what is going with the new logo and new payoff. Actually, you decided to call yourself Maxim Integrated. So after 1 year of the presentation, I wanted to know more about how it's going.
It's going very well. So about 1 year ago, Maxim went to New York City, we rang the bell at the NASDAQ, and we changed our name from Maxim Integrated Products to just Maxim Integrated to really emphasize that we're providing system solutions and integrated solutions to our customers. And our customers were asking for this because they wanted to improve their time to market, and they also wanted to improve their performance. And by providing system solutions, we can help them in both those aspects. So it's going very well. We continue to see a larger and larger percentage of our business being in the area of highly integrated products. In 2007, it was about 18% of our business. Now it's close to 50% of our business, and it's been increasing every year since. So I think last year it was in the mid-30s. And customers are in the industrial medical space are particularly liking this. We're making some integrated products for the utility meters, a reference design for utility meters. We're making integrated products for ultrasound, where we can really reduce space and cost, as well as power. We see integrated products in factory automation with the use of reference designs that integrate some commonly used blocks that are used in conjunction with each other pretty commonly. And we see it in financial terminals, where people want more and more integrated products, especially in this area of mobile payment, where you have to provide PCI, payment card industry, levels of security in a smaller and smaller form factor. And it requires integration, it requires lower power, and of course there's lots of customers starting out in this area and they would like design assistance so they can get to market more quickly. So in all areas we're seeing a lot of interest in integrated products.
That's good. Let's focus on the NFC applications. So we are
Sure.
talking about payment. So how is going on? I mean, you have, as Maxim, any solution for this kind of new technology for letting people to pay with the mobile phone?
Sure. NFC is something that Maxim started looking into a few years ago, and we've implemented that technology in the area of financial payments. Our chips now have NFC capability on them for financial payments. We also have NFC in our security chips for factory automation, so people can program them or read them using NFC. Perhaps they're in a factory environment and it's on a manufacturing line and they want to read the codes that are in the system as it's being manufactured, so they can use NFC for that. But the same chips also have a hard-wired serial port on them that allows them to be used with a hard contact when they're actually in use. So we have NFC for that. We also are putting NFC on our next generation of wearable medical product. Last year at Electronica, we showcased a fit shirt, which monitored a person's heart waveforms, their activity level, their body temperature, their heart rate. And we're working on the follow-on to that, which will be more integrated, lower power. It'll have like 10 times longer operating life. But it'll also include security, and it will also include an NFC interface on it. So we see NFC popping up all over the place. And I think one of the compelling reasons for it is smartphones are going to start having an NFC interface.
Yeah,
and so you have billions of installed users out there.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, but you are talking to us about the need of security in the factory. So
Yeah.
in production plant, so security is being more and more an issue. So can you explain what kind of, let's say, need of security of this kind of applications will be in the future?
Sure. So, factories are increasingly needing security because more and more of the traditional, programmable logic controller, factory automation equipment is getting standardized. It used to be that they made their own terminals, the makers of this equipment made their own terminals, they had their own interface standards, and that's all becoming standardized where people are using Ethernet to talk to the cloud, they're storing their data on the cloud, they're using commonly found servers as terminals and computers as terminals, and so it's making it easier for people who have access to the network to get on the network and cause problems if they want to. And also, the other trend going on in factories is everyone's taking a lot more measurements and applying that information to make their factories more efficient. And they're collecting this data in real time. And so they're connecting everything in the factory, they're connecting the machines to collect the trends that are going on with their equipment. And as everything becomes more connected, you have to worry about more and more access points, more and more places where people can get into your network, and more places where the damage that they can do can be spread, because it's a lot more widespread. So we see a lot of increased attention to security in the network. And this is becoming particularly the case where people are trying to develop smart factories. And a smart factory allows the controller to delegate or distribute some of its tasks closer to the actual piece of equipment or closer to the actual sensor. And so when you do that, you have, of course, more connectivity needs, and now you have more needs for security. But this is a trend that I think can be addressed with the technology that Maxim has that we've been applying to the financial terminal market for the past 15 years. We have about a 30% market share in making the secure micros that go into financial terminals. So we know how to do embedded security, we know how to meet the specifications of a very tough industry and get certified for that, and we intend to continue to apply that towards the field of automation and the smart meters and other medical types of equipment.
Good. Very good. So very important, the need of security in the factory. But you are talking about the cloud computing. So cloud is arriving also in the factory. Mm-hmm. So it's surprised me a bit, because I was thinking about a field where more conservative things, so cloud computer is something very new. So you have any solution, cheap solution for the cloud computing?
Well, we have announced our intent to purchase Volterra Semiconductor. And Volterra Semiconductor is a leader in power supply products. They make high voltage, high current, high density power supply products. Often these are highly integrated products on their proprietary processes. So in the middle of August, we announced our intent to purchase them. And they have a strong presence in cloud computing, enterprise computing, servers, networking, communications products. And they bring to Maxim a great team of experts in that field, as well as great IP and technology that other people don't have access to. And also this mentality of wanting to do integrated products. So that's all what they bring to Maxim. And then what we have is, for them, they're a relatively small company compared to Maxim, we have a much broader sales channel that we can use, and much stronger distribution partnerships that we can use. So we hope that expose more and more customers, especially in the new field of cloud computing, to this technology that Volterra brings. And we expect sometime in the December quarter for that deal to close.
Good. So it's not yet done, the deal?
It's not yet done,
okay.
No.
So let's, finger crossed.
Fingers are crossed.
Okay, so
yes.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you,
Let's meet in
Antonio.
another chance, okay? Thank you.
That'd be
Bye-bye.
great.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.